The biggest battle I had personally was believing that I was only getting roles because I was black and not because I was good. And I felt like I was a box tick for ages, which I don't think is the truth. So I wish I'd allowed myself to enjoy that more from the get-go, going, I deserve to be in this space. And it's not just because I tick a box. It's because, you know, I bring my own version to things, and that's why they've employed me. Hi, my name is Beau, and I play Fionn and a few other characters in Feral Monster. When I first read the script, I remember being so excited by the variety of characters and the different kind of elements of representation that I knew would be in the cast, on stage, within the team, but also in the story. It just felt like such an exciting portrayal of people to tell today. We don't always see such a diverse kind of group of people on stage, especially in Wales, celebrating coming from Wales. So I think that was my main draw. I just wanted to be involved and fly the flag, with such a great team. It was just such an exciting proposition from the start, so I'm grateful. Okay, upcoming projects and goals. I'm quite neurotic and have many post-it notes with all my goals. And I've got my ego wall and I've got Beyonce up there in Glastonbury, and we'll see. But for now, I'm loving finishing this tour. There's such a great group of people and that's been fantastic. But I've got an EP coming out in a couple of months, which is great. I'm really proud of it, and I'm proud of the stories I get to tell in it, and it feels like I've been lucky to release a lot of music in Welsh, but it feels like my proper debut coming up. So I'm excited to put that together and just be creative. I'm looking forward to this year to make more stuff, and a lot more stuff come from me as a black creative in Wales, as opposed to just going, oh yeah, I'll do that for you, I'll do that for you. I'm excited to have more stuff come from my creativity. It's exciting. Fionn is a very complicated young woman. She knows what she wants, but also is so lost at the same time that, being a teenager is so difficult, especially when you have so many identity labels and you really want to represent and put your best foot forward, but when your surroundings or your own thoughts are contradicting, it's such an inner turmoil. And I think I love how that's played between Fionn and Jax. There's they both know who they are, but there's an antithesis of how they express that. So I love her complicated, messy, awkward kind of self-assured way of being. She's fabulous and wrong in so many ways, and I love her. Oh, if my life was a movie, oh God, I've got so many different answers. What would be the title? Quarter Life Crisis would be the title of my movie, because it feels very apt for right now. But I'd love like Zendaya to play me or something. I'd love Kate Winslet to play me, which is completely and utterly ridiculous. But I feel like she'd give it a good go. She'd give a mixed race girl from Wales a good go. But yeah, Zendaya. Let's say Zendaya to be way more appropriate. I feel very lucky that this project adopts so many different styles of music and so many different genres. When I was approached with a musical, it scared me a little bit initially, because I'm not classically trained in any way. I've just always been me and my keyboard, going around Cardiff and London, trying to get gigs wherever I can. So I love that the music in this show is more representative of what I listen to. There's so much more music from the UK black scene, there's so much more pop involved. I think the melodies are really interesting, but what you hear on the radio, which makes it, I think, more accessible for a younger audience, especially a younger black audience coming to theatre. It's nice to have the diversity of that and in the music portrayed on stage. So I was just very lucky that I got a chance to belt on stage and have fun with it. And the creative team were really open to allowing us to play. We were allowed to kind of not rejig melodies, but just find a way for it to sit in our own voices, which is such a gift. We weren't following dots and notes. We could have a bit of space to just riff it out, which has been lovely. Working on Assoon was just an absolute dream come true. I felt so lucky to work with that team and to represent or be a part of a retelling of Welsh history. As a mixed race girl from Cardiff, we're not always involved in those stories, and obviously contextually there's differences, and I get it, but it's just nice to be a part of that story. And it was just magical. The cast and crew were amazing. It was nuts seeing my face on a screen that big. I'm so glad I bleached my moustache. But yeah, no, it was just an amazing experience, and I learned so much watching those people, being in the room with those actors was just like, oh, I just wanted to soak it up. It was a dream, an absolute dream. I love the element of storytelling. I think that's where like my true passion lies. When it's me and piano, I love finding ways to articulate a feeling that maybe someone else hasn't worded it before. I just love that, oh, that's the feeling. Oh, when you listen to a piece of music or watch something, you go, that's it, I get it, that's me, or that's what's happened in my life. I just think that's such a unique way of connecting with people. It brings me so much joy. So in theatre, to bring a story to life and dance around and people to leave. With Fionn, for instance, I had a young black queer person come up to me going, oh, I had those badges. And they had the badges that my character wears. And it's just lovely to go, oh, I see myself on this stage, in this song, in this art. It's really special. The most standout moment for me in this process has been meeting these people. We're all a bit mad and a bit mismatched, and we just get on like a house on fire, and everyone's background's different and everyone expresses themselves so differently, but it's just been like it's like a just harmonious marriage with the six of us. And these people have gotten me through this project, you know. Yeah, I think that is it. Just when we did it, we did the first run. I remember all of us going, wait, where are we supposed to be? What are the words? What's the scene? And we did the first run in the rehearsal room, and all of us finished the show going, oh, it's actually quite good. And I remember that, just all of us getting so excited by the unity of all of us freaking out, and that actually we made it work. And I think that's been this whole process, which is rare and lovely. Okay, if I could time travel, where can I like insert myself into Destiny's Child at the peak moment and then be Beyonce's best friend? I mean, sorry Kelly, I'm going to give it a good go. I think that's where I'd go back to, or just early Hollywood. I mean, I just would love to be involved in like the silent era, and it just seems so fabulous and an exciting time in kind of modern art. I'd love to be involved in the kind of early cinema era, or be in like Hammer horror or Universal horror pictures of Bela Lugosi. That would be pretty fun. But yeah, Destiny's Child is my real answer. That's who I want to be. For anyone trying to break into acting, I mean, everyone's experience is so different. I didn't go to drama school. I'm grateful I didn't, and I feel lucky that Wales especially has allowed me to learn on the job. The biggest battle I had personally was believing that I was only getting roles because I was black and not because I was good. And I felt like I was a box tick for ages, which I don't think is the truth. So I wish I'd allowed myself to enjoy that more from the get-go, going, I deserve to be in this space, and it's not just because I tick a box. It's because, you know, I bring my own version to things, and that's why they've employed me. And I think if I'd learnt that quicker, I'd have just enjoyed it a little bit more. But of course, that's just part of the journey and part of the course, but just keep going. Be everywhere you can be. I mean, there's so much pressure to be on social media and be as active as you can be, but if you can just do the thing you love, and hopefully people will hear it, see it, buy it, follow it, and yeah, just be adamant and joyful in the thing that you do. And I think you're on to a winner then.